Joe Rizzo here with the coach, Jeremy Jacobus, after the Rockets 2-1 loss on the road in Pennsylvania to the Lady Patriots. Hard fought game. You had the lead, got outshot, but you started to close that gap in the end. And once again, you're in that position. It's a one-goal game at the end of the game. You get the sixth attacker out there, and you get a couple of chances, but this time you can't dent the net.
No, we can't. So my disappointment level in this game is pretty high, Joe Rizzo, and that's because I just feel like a lot of it today was effort. I don't think that we made that team earn it today. I'm still surprised that that was a 2-1 hockey game, to be honest. Emma played outstanding today. I mean, she made a couple of really good saves out there. Um, I didn't really feel that we had our best shift till about 7 minutes left in the third. It was after I kind of made a move on the forward lines, and that was our best shift of the game. I told the girls in the locker room that the team we're going to play tomorrow is just not even close to the team that we played today. And we're going to have to bring something different to compete with that, for sure.
Not even close in terms of their steps ahead.
Correct.
Rather, right?
Correct.
So you end this one, and it's been a bunch of tight games with this team at certain times, and at other times it like they're carrying the play for long periods. Like really most of the first and second period, they really carried the play against you, and then finally like in the third it started to swing back your way a little bit. But once again, it just seems like you have players that are skating into the same parts of the ice. You have passes that are just missing, or they're hopping under sticks, and things like that. Um, like how correctable is some of that stuff? Like sometimes that's just chemistry and playing together, and other times maybe that's stuff that you can't even fix in practice, where it just has to click in a game, and the players have to see it. So where do you think you're at with that?
Well, you're right about that stuff, and there is no map that we can draw up to tell the girls where to be and what to do at all times. They have to make those decisions themselves, and we're constantly talking about anticipation, and you know what? Sometimes you're going to anticipate stuff wrong, but as long as you're moving 100%, you can force a play or force them to make a bad play. That team didn't do anything incredible to us today, so creative that we couldn't match what was going on. It's just you know, collectively as a group, we all need to be bringing the same thing. There are times where, whether it's a lapse of not knowing where to be or what to do, I'm not really sure. But today, I just didn't see the feet moving throughout the lineup to make us have that collective effort. And being in another tight game with a team like this, like honestly, I said something to the girls about bringing me back to the Islander game. It was a trip down memory lane. You have to beat a team when they give you the opportunity to beat them, and that team today, I just can't believe we're on the losing end of the scoreboard on against that team, to be honest.
One thing that seemed to be really evident was you were not sustaining until like you said, the second half of the third period. You were never sustaining offensive zone possession. Now you had some decent scoring chances, but they mostly were coming off turnovers
Yes.
and rushes. What do you have to do? What do you have to impart to the girls to say, hey, you're giving up too many pucks from the neutral zone into the defensive zone for the other team, where they're just gathering it and they're turning possession right around. They were at times getting pucks deep, but they seemed to have trouble. Even when they were getting the pucks deep, you were rarely recovering them and then gaining possession on there.
Yeah, our forecheck was absent tonight. I think that's probably the word for it. You know, getting pucks deep, bringing pucks on the rush, like not everything is going to work all the time, right? But the first thing you got to have in the ingredient of winning is the effort and the will to want the puck. Okay, we talk about puck luck a lot, right? Puck luck really happens when you're moving your feet, when you're creating puck luck, when you're in the right spot at the right time because you got there on time, and then somebody else from the. There's lots of different ways you can gain puck luck and things like that, but there's no big thing that we're going to draw up to change what we're doing tomorrow for the Flyers game. We just know that we have to bring it. We have to bring everything we have, every shift, every second you're on the ice, and execute and be a little more aggressive. I really I didn't like our aggressive or a lack of aggressiveness today, to say it right. But hopefully tomorrow we bring it. That's what we need.
So we always like to end these on a positive. There hasn't been too much of that, but the sort of positive is, hey, you get a chance to do it again in less than 24 hours. The negative is against a really great what we expect to be a very great opponent in the Junior Flyers, whose organization is typically tip top.
Pretty good. So I'm just going to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to speak for my team right now and say that if whoever tuned in today to watch this game, tune into tomorrow's game, because yeah, that team is going to be coming fast at us, but I have a feeling our girls will be ready to play tomorrow morning.
That's the coach, Jeremy Jacobus. I'm Joe Rizzo. Hit that subscribe button and the alerts button, and you'll get all the Rockets action right as soon as it becomes available, whether it's a live stream or an uploaded recording like this one. And I would like to wish Coach a wonderful night and get home safely. There, I beat you to your own line.
Thank you. You do the same. I have a long drive tonight, so.
Okay. And we'll see you on Sunday for New Jersey Rockets girls hockey. This is Joe Rizzo for the coach.